If you want to stay in the stock market for a long time, learn to book losses. The main advantage of the study is that one gains the ability to ask better questions. This is how you become average to genius. Question everything and strive to find the answer. When you trade on 5-minute or lower time frame, it is always hit and run case. Welcome to Mansi's Business Channel, where we explore the latest trends in the business world and share insights to help you succeed. In order to profit consistently from the market, you have to understand the market dynamic. You can never truly understand the market dynamics by reading books or watching trading videos. You can understand it only by trading actively in the market. For 1 year, I traded daily with a capital of 10,000, just to gain experience. If the delta of a given option is greater than its theta, then the option will benefit the buyer. And if the theta is greater than the delta, then the option will benefit the writer-seller. The core principle of success. Consistency comes from discipline, not prediction. I never try to forecast. I focus on executing my edge the same way every single time without emotional interference. Let me walk you through my trade selection process. I scan for strong stocks in strong sectors, look for momentum plus structure, and confirm with multi-time frame alignment. Entry comes only when price, volume, and sentiment click together. Every trade is pre-planned before the market opens.
Find next. Investing in carefully chosen startups or IPOs like Infosys or 100 Baggers. Bet up to 5% of your capital on carefully selected startups or fresh IPOs, especially in hot sectors such as AI, clean energy, fintech, or space. Target companies showing killer growth, typically 20% revenue CAGR, with strong competitive moats and solid leadership teams. Be aware most startups will fail, so use IPO calendars and stock screeners actively to cherry-pick the best opportunities. Cut losses quickly by dumping any stock that falls below its IPO day low. Be prepared to hold the winning stocks through volatile price swings because rare gems like Nvidia, Palantir show massive gains come with patience. With rigorous research and some luck, 1 or 2 of these bets can multiply 100x, turning your portfolio into a gold mine. Always spread your bets across multiple startups. Stay disciplined in your strategy and seek advice from professionals due to market unpredictability. This approach balances high risk with the potential for very high reward, emphasizing careful selection, risk management, and patience.
You cannot fully understand the stock market until you experience 2 major market crashes. Tomorrow, on 13th October, you will get a taste of fall. Learn Trumpo indicator. If a stock has given a solid breakout on monthly time frame, be patient with such a stock. There may be 1 to 3 slack months, but eventually it will go up. Such a stock has potential to give more than 20% return within a year. But in any case, never ignore proper position sizing and the risk management. The stock market is an exact Xerox of yourself. It rewards exactly the way you have learned to react. In option selling, you win small many times. But if you lose big. One loss may wipe out your 20 previous winning trades. Risk management is non-negotiable. Keep this in mind. Big losses always come from adding, fighting the trend and momentum. When trade is obviously not working, cut it. Don't marry it. Welcome to Mansi's Business Channel, where we bring you the latest insights and strategies for success. If you argue with the market, you will lose. ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाने का, जो market बोल रहा है वो सुनने का. Making money in the stock market is easy. Buy what is going up, sell what is going down. We must wait for things that have gone very high to come down. And if something has gone very low, then if you're not very experienced, just ignore it. When you trade on 5-minute or lower time frame, it is always hit and run case. We work for smaller profit. Don't aim big. If you are wrong in trade, just get out of that trade. Hope is not a strategy. Bulls and bears in the stock market are not two groups of people. They are the same group behaving differently based on market conditions. When it is time to be bullish, this group becomes bullish. When it is time to be bearish, this group turns bearish. They slaughter the retailers on both sides. Welcome to Mansi's Business Channel, where we bring you the latest insights and strategies for success. Learn from your losses. You paid for them. Hi friends, it is not necessary to trade often. There are times when you should not be trading. First bad time, when the market is uncertain, that is choppy. Second bad time, right after a big win. And never take a trade when there is no clear signal to buy or sell. Zabardasti trade में नहीं घुसने का. If the stock has risen significantly, the probability of it falling sharply is high. If the price to earnings P's ratio has also risen sharply. If the stock maintains its PE range, there may be corrections, but a crash is unlikely. After a few down days, if a big green candle is formed with huge volume, it's a sign of strength. You should never ignore this and have patience with such stocks. Don't take the trade if the stock breaks out. The next resistance is within 1%. When we look at markets on a higher time frame, we can see the bigger picture and make more informed decisions. When you buy a stock that is more than 4% above its 20-day moving average, there is more than 90% chance that this stock will go below your buying price within a month. Best way is wait for stock to retrace to moving average, then risk-reward ratio will be in your favor. Before you invest in something, invest in time to understand it. Learning, deep learning, consistent learning is non-negotiable. In any intraday trade, there is only a 40 to 50% chance of winning, and the stop losses are very tight. Trade only when you understand risk-reward ratio well. And trade only when it suits your psychology. Intraday सबके लिए नहीं है. I have seen people making money buying junk or low quality stock. Let them make money. You do not fall in that trap. Sooner or later, the market will trap them. You stick with high quality stocks only. What to do with silver now? Silver is showing strong bullish fundamentals and momentum currently. It is prudent for traders to adopt a strategy of buying on dips with well-defined stops. Considering the heightened demand and limited supply response environment, we must adapt our strategies to maintain stability and growth. However, be mindful of minor corrections and margin requirements in futures trading. Bye-bye. Take care. जिस स्टॉक का वीकली आरएसआई 60 से कम हो, उसमें तो इन्वेस्ट ही नहीं करना, बस बात खत्म. जिस स्टॉक का वीकली आरएसआई 80 से ऊपर हो, उसमें डिप का वेट करना, तुरंत नहीं लेना. बुलिश कैंडल का वेट करना, उसके हाई के ऊपर ही लेना. ज्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना. Individual stocks are not like mutual funds. They don't have a manager. And they don't manage themselves. You are the manager. With the right strategies, we can manage well and achieve great results. किसी भी स्टॉक में सही एंट्री ली होगी, तभी सही एग्जिट ले पाएंगे आप. एक सही एंट्री और एग्जिट का सिस्टम होना बहुत जरूरी है. The problem with novice traders is that they want to learn a few technical indicators to catch the market's top and bottom. However, technical analysis only indicates probability. नोविश ट्रेडर्स गलत एक्सपेक्टेशन से अपनी बैंड खुद बजवा लेते हैं.
Year 1 is when traders are excited to become millionaires.
Year 3 to 5 is when traders only care on mastering their emotions and executing their system. Money will just follow. Trading is a life-changing process. Good companies can be terrible stock investment if they are bought at the wrong time. Timing and location on the chart is important. Be on alert mode whenever price approaches the 200-day moving average. If it comes from above the 200-day moving average, the uptrend might continue from here. Wait for a bullish channel to buy. If it comes from below 200-day moving average, downtrend might continue. Wait for a bearish candle to sell. If the price closes 1 ATR above or below the 200-day moving average, it might indicate a trend reversal. In the first 2 years of trading, be very defensive in your approach. If profitable, 3rd to 6th year, be aggressive. From the 7th year onwards, be defensive again.